Welcome back to my YouTube channel where we make really freeform videos and just try and talk. So today in this video I'm going to talk about the first interaction I had with the police after I got out of the mental hospital. So a little side note, when I was in the mental hospital, I found myself in a situation where I needed a weapon. And so I found a weapon. Ooh. And that weapon happened to be a fundo or some kind of Japanese weapon with it. It was like a chain and a weight. I used a phone cord and a phone to defend myself because I attacked someone and I was in fear for my freedom. I was in fear for my freedom. So I found myself this here fancy dandy little weapon, and I prayed to God. I was like, God that knows how to use this weapon, please aid me in using this weapon. And I used it quite efficiently, to everyone's surprise. And yeah. So that's a little yeah, that's a little. It's like you whirl it and you you whip it and you do all these things, and yeah, it was said to be very impressive. But I got out, and it was the police that put me in there. I guess I should talk about the time that I was getting put into the mental hospital right before that, and yeah, so I was pretending to be Great Lord Shiva, god of destruction in Hinduism, and this manifested as me breaking out of handcuffs and putting two police officers into handcuffs, and some other things might have happened. I don't have confirmation on any of that. However, they said that I was one of the most something of people that they've ever encountered. Basically, the entire police force in my town knows who I am. And it's a town of, like, 60 police officers and staff on top of that. So, when everyone in the police department knows who you are, kind of a public figure. So yeah, and I'm getting to the point where I'm just out of the mental hospital, and it's the dead of winter, and I'm just laying on the ground because I'm self-proclaimed Taoist. I kind of do whatever I want to do. I was out on a walk and I found myself laying on the ground because yeah, it's cement. And they stop and they're like, "Hey, are you okay, homeless person?" And I'm like, "I'm not homeless." And yeah, so I prop myself up, and they're like, "What's your name? Do you have any identification?" And I'm like, "My name's Liam Bishop of Bishop Vlogs. Like, comment, and subscribe." And they're like, "Oh, hell no." And apparently, somehow they were like, they literally asked me, they were like, "Do you have a chain?" And I'm like, "What do you mean, do I have a chain?" And I'm like, and they're like, "We know that you are skilled with a chain," or something like that. And they were just asking me if I had a chain on me, and I'm like, "Oh, what?" Like, I was thinking it was like a bicycle chain, because I didn't have my car at this point, and so they were like, "Do you have a weapon on you?" And I'm like, "I don't have a weapon. I'm schizophrenic. I'm not allowed to have weapons." And they're like, "But you're dangerous." And I'm like, "Why do you think I'm dangerous?" And then they're like, "You don't know?" And I'm like, "Don't know what?" So this is where I find myself really wondering what exactly I did to make them believe that I'm dangerous, other than, putting 2 police officers in handcuffs. At that point, if 2 police officers are in handcuffs, obviously at that point, my golden rule is don't wrestle with a gun in play. So at that point, if I'm pickpocketing a handcuff key out of my pocket to unlock a handcuff, the next pickpocket's gonna be for the firearms, because don't wrestle with a gun in play. And obviously at that point you just drop magazines, fire off a round in each gun, and chuck those guns as far as you can. And that's when I'm like, okay, I give up, please don't hurt me. And then I get tackled, and that's just my theory. The other hypothesis is that I put a gun to a police officer's head, make him beg for mercy, and since it's semi-automatic, if it's just pressed up against like that and you pull the trigger, it's just gonna it's gonna blow his brains out in a different kind of way, you know what I mean? It's just gonna be like, ah, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. And I don't think that actually happened. I think what's more likely to have happened is that I just, first story. And yeah, so cops in my town, they watched my last video of celibacy superpowers, and Om Shiva Name. Alright, thanks for watching my YouTube video. My name's Liam of Bishop Vlogs. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Like so other people can see the video, comment on what you thought was interesting, and subscribe so you can keep seeing my pretty little face. Thank you.